It's day 4 of the indefinite industrial action declared by the Parliamentary Staff Union. Arrears of minimum wage consequential adjustments, implementation of 2018 revised conditions of service, as well as training of staff are some of the demands made. The workers accused the authorities of insensitivity. On this day, the striking workers say they have come to make the complex their abode until the management meets their demands. Kitchen utensils and food items are brought for cooking. Labour leaders here dismiss management's excuse of lack of funds. Their argument is that the National Assembly is on the first line charge and has direct access to its budget.
It is not my own word. It is the voice of the total staff of National Assembly that are gathering here, are saying that yes, we must show ourselves, and we are showing ourselves to the whole world. Let the whole world know that National Assembly staff are not what people are seeing us outside. If you travel outside now, they are seeing us as a honorable member or a senator.
We have officers here that have worked for 22 years, about retiring, and they have never been trained. How can you have quality bills? How can you have quality legislation if your staff are not being trained? Meanwhile, you see legislators going for seminars, going for symposiums, going for courses. But the people that do the drafting don't even understand what is going on.
Seated at this hall are officers of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Imo State Command. They are here for a 2-day workshop on capacity building with the theme Security Management, Intelligence and Community Policing in a Diverse Society. The Commandant General, who was represented at the occasion by the Commandant Operations, Zone E Headquarters, believes that the kinetic approach in crime fighting has been counterproductive and advocates for a more proactive method to stem the ugly tide of insecurity.
The kinetic approach to security management is even encouraging the criminals to be more daring. So we feel that the non-kinetic approach to security management, which is dialoguing with people, if I'm agreed with you and I decide to vent my anger on you by fighting, it's a different ballgame. But if somebody intervenes between me and you and we sit down to talk, I think we could find a common ground. So instead of fighting, we could now resolve those issues that would have brought about fighting. So that's the approach we want to adopt in solving the security challenges of this country now.
For the acting commandant of NSCDC in Imo State, the seminar will acquaint the participants of the relevant knowledge to meet up with current security realities in tackling insecurity in the country.
The increasing cases of gender-based violence in the country is now of concern to citizens. Worrying is the fact that perpetrators of such heinous acts most times get away with these crimes without being punished. It is why ambassadors of dialogue, climate and reintegration are bringing together human rights defenders and representatives of various security outfits to build their capacity on how best to respond to cases of gender-based violence.
In the northeast, where the insurgency has displaced a lot of populations and people are taking refuge, the cases of GBV is on the rise. Security agencies play a very critical or important role in the fight against gender-based violence and in the struggle, to end the violence, to advance progress on, ending the violence. And so it becomes very important to support their capacity.
We want to add to what they already know to build their capacity more on effective response to such cases. And there are the security agency available to use, the one you run to. When you speak up, you get the help. You might feel people are going to laugh at me, I'm going to become a laughing stock, but you need the help.
The participants are of the view that if victims get effective psychosocial support, they would overcome the fear of stigma.
We should be able to give them awareness, create awareness for them to know the implication of withdrawing such type of case without the consent of the state council, because there is harassment and there is safety involved.